morning. I say good morning. Hello and how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hello in the morning. I do a dance in the morning. I shout, hooray! This is gonna be a wonderful day. Good morning. Na na na. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Sing with me. Welcome to my class.
Clap, clap.
Clap your hands.
Clap, clap, clap your hands.
Swing, swing, swing your arms. Swing, swing, swing your arms.
Dance everybody and sing with me.
Dance everybody and sing with me. Na na na. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Before I start this video, I cannot overemphasize the importance, the need, and the many benefits of prayer. Really, whenever I start my day with prayer, everything falls in place and in order. I feel peace. I feel I know what to do. I feel I can do all things. So please always start with prayer. So in this video, I am sharing some general ideas and practices that I think you can apply to your classes considering the online learning method. Okay, I will also explain some procedures I feel you can teach on the very first day of virtual learning classroom, in order to have a positive impression on your students and their parents. Welcome to my channel. My name is Georgelyn, and if you are seeing me for the first time, hello and welcome to my channel. I am a cognitive behavioral therapist, an educator, and must stick with me on this channel. Please like, subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell so that you will always be notified whenever I upload new videos. And to my returning subscribers, thank you. Welcome back. So our education system is so focused on academic than the emotional skills required of a well-rounded individual. Well, I want to be able to reach my kids and students emotionally before academics. I am talking about leaving a positive impression on them. We are starting virtual learning, and this is to many of us the first time. There should be set rules, routines, and regulations, even in virtual learning, just as with the regular face-to-face classroom setting. I am talking about a way to leave a positive impression on my students and their parents, to participate more online, feel less shy, to help them feel relaxed, charged up, and ready to learn with this new method and adventure. I am also thinking about giving my students the ability to express themselves and not hold back, the ability to feel free. That way they learn better. They learn better, and they also feel that you are concerned about them more. The instructions, regulations, directives that come with academics. Using what I call morning meetings virtually with your students before actually teaching your lesson every single morning is ideal. Some teachers have never had morning meeting with students, especially online, but it's simply the ability to get to know and hear every student express himself or herself. I just believe it will encourage more participation in online classes and even teach the students the skill of empathy, compassion, caring, kindness. The impression you, the teacher, create on the first day of school lasts longer than your lessons and assessment put together. That I can testify for sure. So you are probably wondering, what exactly is morning meeting? A morning meeting is basically when students show up to your class online to attendance, share their experiences, concerns, questions. Primary purpose of virtual learning is to get your students or children comfortable, to get them charged up, to get them relaxed, to get them feel loved, be safe, to help them express themselves, okay, and feel less shy. It should not take up all the time you have for your lessons. I would suggest 5 to 10 minutes before the normal general classes to have what I call the morning meeting. For teachers who don't understand the concept of morning meetings, it has 4 components. 1, the greeting. It's a way of welcoming everyone and recognizing each other, sharing what experiences, ideas, adventures, what do you have to share? For the first day, how it has been staying at home in this pandemic. The third one is what? Activity. And in activity, try something that will encourage teamwork, that will encourage your students to work together, think together, suggest answers together. It could be games, it could be riddles, storytelling, and finally the short message or expectation note. Remind them they're going to have a lesson, and during the lesson, this is what I want, so that you have an effective, more responsive classroom. Guys, what are you waiting for? Subscribe here. Click the subscribe button. All you need to do is to explain the concept to your students, and believe me, it will make them see you or perceive you to be a caring person, a more learner-centered person. And that is what a teacher should be. So learner-centered education is the same as student-centered learning. It simply means that children cognitively construct knowledge and meaning through new experiences and interactions, as opposed to teacher impacting all knowledge without regards to or input from the student. What I would do in my morning meetings? Well, this is just my plan. I'm getting ready to meet my students for the first time. This is my plan, and you can just take a clue from it and make yours. You have to be ready. You have to plan. Firstly, I think I'm going to introduce music, song to my meetings. Yes, it's going to be just like you saw in the beginning of this video. Before the lesson starts, every participant in my classroom will have to recite a song or a poem. Yes, I'm going to share the wordings in the chat section with them. Learning 1 or 2 moves together, you know. We can experience music almost everywhere, from our home to our radios to the phones, televisions. Of course, in the classroom, whether one-on-one or virtual classroom. So regardless of our interests, music can improve one's mood, particularly feelings of anxiety and stress. So music, for me, I believe it will enhance the learning potentials in my students. Online, they are not going to miss anything. It's just to carry them along, okay? Subsequently, improving my students' ability to listen and learn. Choose educational appropriate songs related or in line with the academic also, okay? It has to be fun, it has to be danceable. Make sure the students understand the meaning of the song. Just want them to feel good, missing nothing, not friends, not bored, okay? To wake up their mood, their learning abilities, their innermost self, and get them what? Active for the day. When you have that established, you can turn off the music, then start the next step, which I call greet and response. Greet and response should be done with and for all students. What I mean is the number of students you have in your participants should all be involved in this activity, meaning you have to call their names one by one. Don't always call the first name on the list. Choose randomly and be unpredictable with what? the activity. The call and recognition practice helps with recognition. It also helps boost your students' self-esteem. Okay, the feeling, I tell you, the feeling cannot really be explained, but it works magic. If you apply this in your classroom, you'll see impact when it comes to student participation. Call out the students by their names and ask basic questions to show care or concerns. You should as well pay attention and take note of specific responses when it comes to health, interests, family members, suggestions, adventures, experiences from the students. This is how it's going to be. Call and response. Good morning. Hello, good morning, Hala. And the student should what? Respond. Good morning, Miss Gigi. Good morning, everyone. The rest of the participants, good morning, Hala. And like that. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Miss Gigi. Good morning, everyone. And the rest of the class, good morning, Joanne. Make sure you call every student, okay? Next, you need to let the children share some experiences, ideas in an orderly manner. They need to learn to take turns. Also, on the first day, these are some procedures and rules and regulations that you need to set and put in place. You need to enforce it. So the earlier the better. When this is practiced, make sure to check what the participant. Do not mention a student who is absent, because you're going to be leaving a bad signal that when you're absent, you will still be recognized. Thirdly, have students or children complete an activity that encourages teamwork in line with academic skills. Here are other morning meeting activities. Choose any of it to practice each morning. It has to be interesting, meaningful, okay? Riddles, storytelling, short storytelling, brainstorming. You have to pre-inform a student or two about a topic you want them to share on or discuss during this activity time. This, I'm sure, will help them with their presentation skills as well as self-development for public speaking. Fourthly, in a short note or speech, explain the procedures for entering the classroom online. This is very important. Do you want your students to enter your classroom meeting with videos on or off? Do you want their audios mute or unmute? Okay, you need to state this from the first day and practice it at least for 1 to 2 weeks for them to really understand and follow through. However, you need to review this every morning in order for the students to practice it. What do you want during your lessons? How do you want the students to behave? How do you want certain things to be done? For example, question. If a student wants to ask a question, how would you want them to do this? Do they chat you up? Do they send a chat, general chat? Do they have to unmute and start talking? You know what works for you, what is going to work for you, okay? You should also, how can they request excuse from the classroom or exit? Do they just turn off the computer? You need to review your procedures, what should be done, when and how, every morning. That way, you have less distractions in your lesson time and more participation online. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.